F1 2019 career mode here today at Mexico with my good friend Sinner.
Greetings.
Greetings as always, Sinner. Yeah, here today at Mexico. Alfa Romeo, last time out by the way, have got a significant upgrade basically. As you can see, we were the fastest car. We are now currently the second fastest car behind Alfa Romeo, apparently, if you believe the graph, which sometimes is wrong more often than not. But yeah, Alfa have fastest car. We have just picked up a brand new power unit and a brand new gearbox. It hasn't actually given me the gearbox yet. I think it gives it me when I go into qualifying. So we will unfortunately get a 10 place grid drop for that. Standings, well now to be fair. He caught up with us a little bit last time round, but that race is over and done with now. But we move on to Mexico. There is 100 points available, folks. So 100 points is all I need to beat Sergio Perez in this championship. So basically I need to score 2 points and we will become a 2-time Drivers' World Champion.
Very nice.
Indeed, very nice. It's been a little bit of a tough season, to be fair, but we've stuck at it, and we've managed to pick up some good points and some pretty good race results.
Yeah, a few unexpected wins along the journey.
Yeah. Our teammate, Sebastian Vettel's been a bit unlucky with that sort of thing, to be fair. I'm going to quickly select Perez as my rival, because we've got to end the season with him as our rival, of course. And yeah,
definitely.
Weather forecast is going to be very clear, be dry, and it should also be a wet race, so that could be interesting. Obviously, we know how the Ferrari performs in the wet. I very much like driving the Ferrari in the wet.
Yeah, it's been a good car in the wet, like, surprisingly good.
Yeah. It's been very consistent in the wet.
Not long now until the lights go green.
I'll let you guys... Actually, no, we won't watch this one. We'll watch the race intro. Now, setup-wise, minimum fuel, of course, as always. Aerodynamics, obviously you're at Mexico, so you can afford to run less wing. I'm going to quickly change that to 4.4 because the rear of the car has been slightly unbalanced. I was running 5.4, but I want a little bit less grip at the front end because, yeah, as I said, the back end has just been sort of stepping out on me. Transmission, I've set that up basically for the race so that when we go into the race I can, of course, adjust the differential as we go along. The wetter it gets, the more unlocked we want the diff. Quite aggressive with the camera and toe. Mainly just for qualifying. Should be alright for tyre life during the race as well. Very soft suspension because the curbs here are very aggressive. And brakes and tyres, I've dropped them a little bit because they bug me.
Track is quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I will actually drive out for this one. It's been a very long time since I've drove out the pit lane. So let's do that. Now with it being a mixed conditions race, oh, it's only a 5 place grid penalty, Sinner.
Wow, that's unexpected.
Yeah, I thought it was 10 place. Have a look. Component change, grid penalty. Yeah, it says it's only a 5 place, so that's better than I was hoping. So we might be a little bit better off.
Yeah, well, we were expecting you to start in 10th place.
Yeah, I was hoping to try and grab pole and then start P11, but we might be able to get pole and then start P6, which would be much better.
Yeah, definitely on this track it would be better.
Trying to get some heat into the tyres. Very high altitude circuit this, by the way, so you don't need to run very much downforce at all. That's why I've got it on 4.4. And look at that, Sinner. Perez has come out of the pit lane right behind us.
Is that really a surprise?
No. I suspect he's going to be trying to get a toe off me, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to let him through. There we go. That's Perez through. The Alfa Romeo looking very strong. The Ferrari.
Yeah, they're definitely throwing out a challenge for the title.
Yeah. He'll be, of course, trying his best to win this race. But as I said, we only need to score 2 more points to have the championship in the bag. So we could have this, folks. We could have it. Hamilton sets the benchmark with a 1:14.2, and then Butler 13.8 straight after. I suspect we should be getting times around there.
Yeah, the McLaren and the Williams both have the potential to put up good times.
Yeah, the Williams especially, because it is... Ooh, the back end stepped out of me there. That's going to cost me a good chunk of time. But as I was saying, the Williams very strong in the straight line, so I suspect it should be quite good around this track. This isn't going to be a perfect lap, because of course we did scrub wide a little bit. We seem to have stuck with Perez though. Perez goes fastest 13.6 and we do a 13.8. Not bad. I believe Giovinazzi was actually faster than me as well. So both Alphas looking very quick. It's right on board with Vettel as he comes towards the end of his lap.
We're expecting the Alphas to be quick for this race because of the recent upgrades they've had.
Yeah, they have had some recent upgrades, which means they are, as we said, the fastest car currently on paper. Let's see what sort of time Vettel can do. It doesn't look like it's going to be amazing. No, it's a 14.9 from Vettel. That's not a good lap.
Yeah, it's quite slow.
Yeah, I suspect he will pick up the pace and do another lap though. Maybe not. Vettel's all the way down in 16th place. It's very close, by the way. Perez and Giovinazzi swapping places there at the top. I think we will be safe with that time, so I'm not going to go back out. Vettel down in 18th now. He needs to improve. Did he improve?
He's in trouble.
He's 8 like us. But look at that. Max Verstappen, Devon Butler and Sergio Perez all within a tenth of each other there at the top.
That's crazy.
So maybe the Red Bulls will be putting up a fight in this race as well, because obviously they have a very good chassis in that car. That's quite impressive, to be honest, because Carlos Sainz was up there as well, so that shows it's not just a fluke. Now, it doesn't actually matter what tyre we use here because it's going to be a wet start to the race. So I'm just going to go out on the soft, because if it's that wet we will have to start on the intermediates anyway, so there's not much point in wasting time going out on the medium. Vettel goes fastest now though, 13.0. That's a pretty impressive lap there from Vettel, much better than his last showing. We'll go out now. I think I might adjust the differential slightly for qualifying. It seemed a little low. Maybe try it at 75. That feels a bit better. Yeah, that's more like it. Obviously I adjusted it for the rain. And the rain hasn't come yet, so we don't need to worry. Oh, that's very wide there. That won't have helped us at all. I think I just tried to carry a bit too much speed there. There we go, not scrubbing wide that time out though. This feels like a much quicker lap time than last time out.
It looks like one too.
That was a massive slide that really won't have helped us at all. .13.5, I'm going to stay out and do another lap because I'm not happy with the way that lap ended. There we go, we're currently faster. We're 4.5 tenths up. Maybe the track grip going up.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Only a little bit up now, but we are still up, of course. There you go, that's much better. Half a second up now. When we don't slide the rear end. Nice, that's good enough for P2. 16,000 soft Vettel's time. So we did a 13.111. Vettel did a... Ooh, Vettel at the end there doing a 12.8. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, that is quick. But look at that, the top 7. Both Alphas, a McLaren, a Red Bull, a Williams, and both Ferraris. This is looking like it could be a good fight in this race. What do you reckon, Senna?
It's got the makings of a tough battle ensuing.
Yeah.
There's quite a few really good cars heading towards the front of the grid. It's going to be a tough one.
Do you think we have what it takes to take pole?
I think so, but
we do have 2 runs
be a good
as well.
Lap. It's going to have to be a good lap.
Yeah, definitely is going to need to be a good lap. As always, I will give it my all. I will unplug my controller as this is the laps that count. Early on the power there, stick to the inside. Really rev that Ferrari engine out. Bit of a lock up there into turn 1, but we still made the apex. Carlos Sainz sets the benchmark with a 15.7, that's nowhere. Suspect that was a pretty scruffy lap from him. Whoa, we jumped. Yeah, I'm gonna replay that. Oh. 1 second, folks, 1 second.
Yes, it sounds like the phone was ringing. He'll be right back, folks. So, if you're just joining in, it's not actually a 10-place grid penalty, it's going to be a 5-place grid penalty. So, but this is the lap to try and put the car at the front of the grid with a 5-place grid penalty. He's going to have two shots at it because of extra set of soft tyres.
I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I missed the phone ringing, so I suspect they'll ring back. Which is a little bit annoying. We're looking like we're on for a pretty strong time at the moment. Cheers, Sinner, by the way, for filling everyone in.
Yeah, no problem. It's part of the job.
We got fastest so far with a 13.4. Verstappen also did a 13.4, I think.
It's
Oh,
not
now
an
we're
amazing
down.
time.
Yeah, now we're down to P4. Weber, Perez, and Vettel quicker. Vettel doing a 12.7. That is a quick lap.
That's quicker than the session 2 lap.
Yeah. I'm gonna fast forward right to the end, and we'll go back out. Get back out there. Hopefully we can improve.
1 minute 13.4.
Now we have, is that a Mercedes right on our? I'll let the Mercedes go because I don't want to give him the tow. Here we go, this is the lap that mounts. Hopefully no distractions on this lap.
Yeah, maximum focus. So ideally he wants to put the car at the front so the punishment isn't as bad. If he puts it in 4th and it's a 5-place penalty, it essentially puts him in 9th. It's not an ideal place to start this race at.
Oh, I don't think that was good enough.
Good work.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Vettel, Lewis.
Well, we got
and
close,
Sergio
and we did a
Perez.
12.8.
Qualifying wraps up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure
Yeah,
to
Not
join
quite,
again
Paul.
for what
Yeah,
will no doubt be a
it's the second best time of the day.
Yeah. Not quite, Paul. Vettel beating us. He's had the edge of us slightly recently, to be fair. But look at that. Once again, the top 6, 5 different cars, sorry. So, very hotly contested grid here.
Yeah, the question is now, which cars are good in the wet?
Yep. As we said, it's a wet race, so this could be... It could be game changing, it could be completely different. Or, we could get our ass kicked. What you reckon, Sinner?
I think it's going to be a tough one.
I also think it's going to be a tough one.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some.
So where are we going to start? Yep, look at that. It is a wet start to the
As
race.
for how bad it is.
Let's get into it. So we qualified P2, 5 place grid penalty. We should start P7, which isn't too bad. Obviously, I would have preferred to have been pole and start P6, but shouldn't hopefully make or break the race. Oh, it is very wet.
Maybe thin here in Mexico City. The atmosphere is anything but. The crowd have been chanting and singing, not just this afternoon, but throughout the entire weekend. There's a great love for Formula One here, and no small amount of expectation. Let's hope today's Grand Prix.
Okay, so it says it's only light rain. It looks quite heavy to me, though.
That is not light rain.
No.
No DRS assistance either, at
So,
least not for the start of the race. But the best
I wonder, is it going to be drying up later in the race, Sinner?
or shortly afterwards into turn
It
4.
looks like it may.
Alongside me today,
I'm hoping it does.
is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for
The
joining
track
us,
might
Anthony.
still
Tell me, you were down in the
have a
pit
wet
lane
line
earlier.
on it.
How do you think
Depends
the
on
track
when it
conditions
stops
are
actually
today?
raining.
Surface looks clean
Yeah.
enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature.
So with
It's
Vettel
pretty
starting
cool out
pole
there.
and
It's
Perez
some
now
teams
starting
difficult
P2,
to
I'm going to be
put the
hoping that
tyres in the right
Vettel can
operating
keep
window.
Perez behind him,
The guys out
basically.
there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are
It
better
should be a
off.
good scrap between those two for a little while.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get amongst them quite early on.
Fantastic qualifying session. It's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start.
Let's see where we start.
Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, edging out Sergio Perez.
See if anyone else has
P2.
penalties.
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Weber,
Top 4
Norris,
all in 4
Esteban,
different cars.
Hamilton, Sainz, Bottas,
Oh,
Russell,
we don't start
Daniel
P7.
Stroll, Verstappen. They've taken a grid penalty.
Wait.
Roman Grosjean.
Where are we?
Fiat, Lewis, Gasly,
Why are we-
Kimi
what?
Räikkönen, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Hulkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen.
I am
fills
sorry,
the last
what?
spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Why do we have
That's
a
not right.
Why do we have a 15 place penalty now?
That's not right.
Looking for a top 3 finish today.
What the hell? Jeff quite clearly told me it was a 5 place grid penalty, didn't he, Sinner?
Yes, and you double checked it.
Yeah. So why am I now P15? Well, I guess it means we're just gonna have to push even harder.
Yeah, 2-stop with a play it by ear change if the track dries.
Yeah.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the
That's
engagement is
really
okay.
disappointing, to be fair.
We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the
Right, so I'm gonna need to try and get a move on very early on in this race.
Well, we know 2 things. The Ferrari's quick and it doesn't mind being in the wet.
Yeah, the Ferrari quite likes the wet weather. I also really like the wet weather. Whoa, it is slippy though, I can barely get on the power.
Yeah, that's not light rain.
No, this is much more than light rain. Have a look in the cockpit and the wet weather.
We're expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes time.
Alright, it's heavy rain now, but it's supposed to be light rain in 5 minutes, says Jeff.
Yeah, the track's still going to be super wet.
Yeah, it is. The Ferrari looks beautiful though. Well, Sinner, we're gonna have to push like hell here.
I did suggest it was going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tougher now, but I think the Ferrari has though.
I'm hoping we can get a move on early on, basically.
Yeah, I think the Ferrari has that advantage to it where it would be able to, handle the conditions, go forward, still be fast, and then, yeah, I think you should be able to pick up a few positions early on.
Yeah. It's not just us with penalties, mind you. Verstappen has got a penalty further up. Oh, we're going. Bit of a sluggish start. We've been jumped by the Toro Rosso. My God, it is very difficult to see. Giovinazzi has absolutely sent it down the inside there.
Yeah, that was bold.
So we basically stayed where we are there off the grid, but we have overtaken a few people.
I wonder if Giovinazzi's got some damage there because he really checked up.
Yeah, he did. Managed to get past Grosjean there. Got Giovinazzi and Verstappen right in front of us.
Good job.
It's very wet. This is not light rain at all. I can barely see. We're going to have to try and get a move on. I'll try the inside here on Gio. Bit of contact is not wanting to let me through, but... Oh, he got a big slide on there. He nearly spun it behind us. Okay, we've got Giovinazzi though. We're now up into P13. Oh, the car is Constantinaing up behind these people. Whoa, I very nearly missed that turn. Oh, the car not wanting to stop for me. We're exploring the track.
There is a little bit of light coming through the clouds.
Yeah, there is definitely some sunlight coming down. Whoa, it's very slippy out here. Look at that, just going straight on there. These sort of conditions, you need to focus very hard.
Back by about 3/10 a lap.
I just need to find that bit of consistency and we'll soon make ground.
Yeah, just have to make the adjustment for the wet because all the practice and the qualifying sessions were in the dry.
Yeah, takes a couple of laps to get used to it. A lot of wheel spin there.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Well, they're not exactly pulling away from you either, so you're still in check. That's important, I think, in the long run.
Yeah, we are actually catching them. Struggling a little bit through that turn. Pretty close to Verstappen now. I've got it in overtake mode. We might be able to close in a little bit. Verstappen's having a go at Ricardo. Might be able to get the pair of them.
Oh, Max hasn't gone too far up the field.
Look at that. We've got the pair of them.
That's a nice move right there.
See you, Sinner. Let's take a look at that. I think I felt a little bit of contact with Verstappen towards the end of there.
It looked like
I don't know.
Verstappen put the squeeze on. Got himself a bit wide.
Yeah, there was no contact. As you saw in the replay there, no contact.
You got around him too, Verstappen did, so he's behind you.
Well, now Verstappen's have a go at me because I've gone a bit deep. Me and Maxi Boy from last season, we had a few close battles. Oh, it's deep again. Vettel doesn't seem to have drove off yet, which is good for me.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now. Gap to teammate ahead is 7.8 seconds.
So we're only 7 seconds behind Vettel, that's not too bad. Jeff's saying the rain is easing off slightly now. I don't think it's anywhere near thinking about slicks yet though, Jeff.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit antsy, isn't
Yeah.
he? That track's way too wet.
We set the purple first sector there.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain.
Only 10 more minutes of rain, says Jeff. Take that with a pinch of salt, of course. Normally when Jeff tells you stuff like that, it's completely made up. We set the fastest lap so far now, Sinner.
Yeah, it was a pretty good lap.
We're definitely keeping the consistency now.
Yeah, it looks like you're starting to get used to the track conditions.
Yep. In front of us, and then everyone seems to be quite close together ahead of them.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
I think we scared Stroll off the line there. Managed to get him. Look at this. I think we did just scare him off. Yep, he just left us room. I think he realised there was no point in fighting us. We are now into the points, Sinner.
Yeah, nice and steady to start the race, which is kind of what you wanted. Car's going forward. And the leaders aren't exactly pulling away, so that helps you out as well.
Yeah, fastest lap again there by us. We've got a massive tour of George Russell here. I'm going to go to the outside. We're already past him. Nice and easy move there down the straight. The power in this Ferrari is unbelievable. Fastest first sector again. Oh, there's a car going very slowly in front of us. It looks like it's Hamilton. It is Hamilton. It looks like he's had an engine failure.
Well, he's had an awful season.
Yeah, he really has.
Green flag.
And we're now right up Science's chuff. Whoa, very much on the curve there, a bit of a slide. Look at that, the power of the Ferrari just making mincemeat of these other cars down the straight. And we're now up into P7. Valtteri Bottas ahead of us. And we can see Vettel and Perez and everyone else, we can see them. It appears as though we're catching them quite quickly, to be fair.
Second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Jeff's just told me we're lapping about a second a lap quicker than Bottas. That's very good. Ooh, purple middle sector, but I have gone wide there.
Yeah, I don't know how that helps you.
I know, I don't understand how that gives me an advantage at all. Fastest lap again though, 26.8.
Yeah, it's getting quicker.
I've noticed though that no one else seems to be setting the timing sheets alight. Looks like there's another failure further behind down the main straight.
Okay, clear.
Looks like one of the Sport Pezza racing cars has pulled up. Yeah, and it's Daniel Kvyat.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce
Okay, there's a
speed.
virtual safety car, Sinner.
Positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Vettel and Perez have disappeared from this train slightly, but we are right behind them.
Yeah, the virtual safety car is a tricky one. Like, if you just lose a little bit of focus, you miss the restart.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag.
There we go, we got the restart.
For green.
Lost a little bit of time to Bottas behind it, but it's not too bad.
Caution, caution.
We're doing pretty well out here, Sinner.
The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Yeah, the toughest part of the race is yet to come.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, catching is one thing, going around them is another thing.
It seems to be Vettel and Perez fighting their own battle slightly just in front of these guys though. They're not very far ahead at all.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
I think we could have a chance at Bottas on the straight.
Passing. Expect it to ease up in the next few minutes.
Jeff says the rain is going to ease up in a few minutes, innit?
Yeah, the track's still going to be wet for a little bit.
Get it in overtake mode. Look at the power. We're just pulling so quickly on Bottas down that straight, and he's done with already.
It looks like we'll be running on the dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Now up into P6, innit?
Yeah, it's effectively where we were expecting you to start.
Yeah. Purple first sector of anyone.
Though surprisingly, the field's more bunched up than expected, so that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I was expecting them all to just drive away, to be fair, but... I think Vettel and Perez are having their own battle and not pulling that far ahead.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
We've gone purple, Sinner.
Yep.
And now we're right on this 3-car train.
Yeah, this could be fun going up the straight.
Yeah.
This could be really fun going up the straight.
Fastest lap. I'm sat in Butler's slipstream with the overtake. We've got him. Took back into Norris's, see if we can get him as well. Not quite close enough to do anything on Norris.
It's just a matter of time.
Norris taking the middle there, just defending. We've gone to the inside, that's a brave manoeuvre. We've got him though.
You made it look easy.
I'll take a look at that if you don't mind.
That was a pretty good move.
Nice one, sir. Just better traction and then suck it up the inside. Quite happy with that.
Yeah, the drive off the corner is just good in this car.
Yeah, it is. It seems very good in traction zones.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
We're now right on Weber and Perez and Vettel are right there, Sinner.
Yeah, they must have been scrapping pretty hard because they've both got fast cars and they should have literally driven off.
Yeah, it should have. Look at this.
And they haven't.
Got a massive toe off Weber and we're now past Weber, we're into P3.
That's... The Ferrari's making mincemeat down that straight.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
It has now stopped raining completely, Sinner.
Yeah, it looks like the sun is starting to come out.
So we need to keep our eyes open here and basically look for the switchover point.
Yeah, it won't take too long for dry stretch of the track to start showing, but the track will still be wet.
Yeah. Vettel and Perez are right next to each other. What it is I don't think Perez quite has the top end to get Vettel down the straights. Oh, it looks like Perez has gone to the inside though. Oh no, tell a lie, Perez is on the outside, but he's made the move on Vettel. Vettel's still there, he's coming back at him, look at that.
That's what's been going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what's been going on. This is helping us though, because we are now right on the back of him. We're in this fight now.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
You can see even in Vettel's car, Vettel is dropping Perez in the traction zones. Look at this now, we're right on Perez. Perez defends.
It's just a matter of time.
We've got the toe off Perez. Perez has the toe off Vettel. And we've made it look easy on Perez as well.
Okay, this set of tyres is pretty much spent, I think. You should be able to bring a bit more out, but it won't be long before they fall away from you entirely.
Jeff is saying these tyres are dead. They feel fine to me, Jeff. Although I think it's getting quite close to the switchover point.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Jeff is saying box next lap for a set of softs in her.
Understood.
Oh, that's bold.
I don't know how many laps the softs are going to do. Do you think we should box for mediums? Oh, Vettel's in this lap, Vettel's in.
I would think box for mediums, but
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Oh,
Sebastian's
crap.
in for his stop.
DRS has just been enabled and we're still out because Vettel came
that's
in.
alright. That's alright.
I'm just hoping we don't lose all that time that we've gained. Vettel and Perez are on a set of softs in her.
Yep, that's probably the move to make.
Do you think softs?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long they're going to last.
That's what I mean. And there'll be a one set for me, don't forget.
Yeah, it might be smarter to put a set of mediums on, but you might lose them.
Pitting
I
this
think
lap then.
I'm agreeing with the mediums, to be fair. I think I might be able to make that work.
Yeah, we know from previous races that after on a slightly wet track, which is drying, the medium tyres on this Ferrari aren't too bad.
Box, box, box.
Oh, are you serious? I sped into pit lane. Oops. I'll redo that. Right, we are in the pits. This could make or break the race.
Go
2.1 second stop.
Yeah, I think you may have lost a little bit on entry to the pit lane.
Oh, Vettel and Perez are already passed as well. And we're behind Norris even.
Go. One stop left in this strategy.
Jeff says 1 stop left. I don't want to make another stop, really, do I?
Shouldn't have to.
I think another stop would be silly. All the cars around us are on soft tyres though.
Yeah, well, as many as you can keep behind you, the more it does you a favour.
That's not what I'm doing though, I'm not looking backwards.
ERS deployment to overtake. ERS to overtake.
Well, I don't want to be looking backwards, but I think we might have to start looking backwards because they're catching us. Maybe these guys are in a set of softs and then a set of mediums, Sinner.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I can't see them soft tyres lasting very long.
Yeah, maybe 12 laps, maybe less.
Yeah. Vettel's just done a 16.3, we do a 17.0 on the medium.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's odd how much I'm concentrating, Sinner.
It's not, because it's become quite nervy.
Perez doing a 15.9 there.
Yeah,
We do a
nice and quick.
16.5.
That's not too bad.
I think 6/10 really is about what we can get between the two tyres.
The car behind has started to.
It was suggesting about a second, so that's not too bad. So now it's just a matter of time to find out how many laps the soft tyres last.
Yeah. What lap did they switch over, Senna? Do you remember?
16 or 17.
Right, okay. These guys may have more tyres than me. They might be doing soft is what I've just now realised.
4 seconds between you and the next car.
Probably. But they're going to have to make up a lot of time.
Yeah. I think it's about 19 seconds for the pit lane.
Teammate ahead is 10.0 seconds.
And they're only 10 seconds in front of us so far. The gap between me and Norris is staying at about 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's when that starts increasing, then you know the tyres are starting to go.
That's what I mean, I'm hoping their tyres will start to drop off quite soon. Right, that's a bit wide.
Yeah, the concentration level is through the roof.
Yeah, it is, sorry.
That's why he's gone quiet.
Because this can make or break the win, basically. This stint really counts.
Is the gap closing to Norris?
Yep, it's down to 3.6 now.
Yeah, it was looking like he's getting a bit closer.
Check your MFD for a
Oh,
new
Jeff says
strategy
new
option.
strategy. He's saying stay out.
Yep, that's the plan.
That is the plan.
Jeff, get with the program. There's a comment.
Let me just get that up. BDHD says, what's up fellas? I see you in P4, rain finally stopped. Yeah. Yes it did, BDHD, the rain finally stopped. We're the only person on the medium tyres, everyone else is on soft, and I'm hoping they'll have to stop again. And we have 6 viewers at the moment, thank you all very much for tuning in, appreciate that. If you are enjoying the stream, please feel free to let me know by pressing like or either commenting.
Ah, look who else has showed up.
Where else is it? Cheetah Punky. On which place are you in the championship? We are leading the championship, 99 points ahead of Sergio Perez. So we need to score basically 2 or more points in this race to win the championship, Cheetah Punky. Which it's looking like we could.
Yeah, so hello BDHD and Cheetah Punky. Hope you guys are doing well.
Gap now 3.3 to Norris.
It's coming down. If you get to the back of him, he's a sitting duck. He's going to box soon.
We might have made the strategy call from the God Sinner.
Oh, look who else is here.
Who else is here? Airplanes 123, 123 even. Sounds good to me. Nice to see you again, bud. Hope you're well. Hope all of you are well.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Yeah, we are currently trying to win the championship. So we are staying out on the medium tyre, whereas I'm hoping that everyone else will need to pit again. But if you missed the start, we started P15 and we've climbed all the way up to this position.
Yeah, that starting position makes no sense.
Our gap to the car
Yeah,
in
because
front
it told
is
me it was a 5-place penalty, not 15.
And as we forecasted, the car was really good in the wet.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's what happens when you set it up for the wet though.
Yeah, it was really good. Got to the front from 15th in the wet.
We've just set the fastest middle sector of anyone's Sinner.
Yep, the car is coming to life on the medium tyres.
That always seemed to be the case. We always seem to do really well on the medium in this Ferrari.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
It doesn't seem to mind the hard tyre either. Just
Yeah.
saying.
At times it just seems a little iffy to drive on the soft. .8 seconds now to Norris.
Yep. If you get into the DRS zone, he's a sitting duck.
Yeah, he is.
Because he's not going to be able to stop you in a straight line.
I've just opened the diff a little bit more and reduced the brake bias. Because I felt the back end starting to go a bit unnervy.
Red
2.5 now.
by 9.3 seconds.
And we're catching Vettel, Sinner. We're 9 seconds behind Vettel.
Yeah, it's going to hurt him if he has to box again.
Yeah. He hasn't made the big break he will have been hoping for on the soft tyre.
Either that or there's no plan to box again because there's only 10 laps left. But that tyre should be going.
Yeah, their tyres should be off. Judging by Norris's pace, they are. Oh, I'll redo that. I just cut that a little too much. My mistake. .6 now to Norris.
Yeah, he's a sitting duck,
Vettel's in the pits. Vettel is in the pits.
Sebastian
as we
is in the pits.
suspected. You were going to force the hand of everyone else.
Yeah, and Perez is in as well.
Well, you know why Perez is in.
Looks like they've both gone onto a new set of softs, by the way, Sinner.
That's what we forecasted. So they'll be chasing you down now.
Yeah. And there is a lap car in front of us, Gasly. Hopefully he's nice and polite and gets out of the way.
So you should be about 10 seconds in front of Vettel.
I will actually check that in a minute, check the gap.
And they may have come out in traffic too.
Oh, come on, Gasly, man. Lost a bit of time there behind Gasly.
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre
Yeah,
wear
it doesn't
right
help a
now.
lot.
You should have good grip for a while yet.
Here's a comment from BEDHD. It says, ran the 2021 RSS Formula on Assetto yesterday. Sounds damn good. Feels a bit slower than the 2019 Formula.
I think they are a little bit slower, BDHD, because there's not as much downforce. Well, that's awesome though that you got to try it out. Look at this, we are actually lapping cars.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often.
No, not in a 50% race anyway. I've noticed, by the way, that Vettel has lost a place to Perez in the pits. So it's now Perez behind us, Vettel not far behind him.
Yeah, they're both coming.
These mediums are definitely going off. I'm gonna get re-overtaken by Magnussen in a second. Has that good Red Bull Toro Rosso buzz on downshifts in the lower revs? Awesome. Perez 15.2. His lap.
That's a bit... Yeah, that's not express, but that's as good as it's been.
He's only 5.5 seconds behind us, Sinner.
Yeah, that's... He's coming at a rate of knots. He's going to be here before the end of the race. So, you're going to be defending.
Yeah. I just need to keep consistent, keep my cool.
Yeah, the soft tyre, I estimate, only lasted 10 laps at most. So,
My
it would
tyres
have
are on
been
30% wear.
would have been starting to go away around about lap 6 or thereabouts.
Yeah, I would think around that.
There might be... You might be able to fend him off.
Yeah, he might just have a horrendous push up to the back of me and then his tyres fall off.
Gap to teammate behind
Because he's
is
dropped Vettel by 3
8.0
seconds.
Yeah, it seems like Vettel had a terrible pit stop.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Magnussen behind us might be able to cause some issues for Perez when he's coming. .2. Three and a half now to Perez. Look at this, Magnussen is sat right in our DRS and just we've got so much power that he can't catch up to me. .6 to Perez.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Yeah, he should be just coming into view.
I'm trying to be as consistent as I can.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Magnussen is getting the blue flags from Perez. He's 1.3 seconds behind us now. I'm going to quickly check if we have any more comments. Not yet. I'm starting to struggle now with traction, Sinner.
It looks like it.
Magnussen's got straight out of Perez's way.
He didn't show you the same courtesy, did he?
No. This would be a good way to win the championship if I manage to hold on from Perez.
He's not going to make it easy for you. He's not going to roll over.
He's got RDRS. I've got it in overtake mode though. I don't think he's close enough to have a go yet. No, he's not. I'm using everything this car's got. I'm in rich and hot lap mode.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Vettel is only 2 seconds behind as well, Sinner.
Yep. He's going to be driving up to the back of Perez.
We're leading our teammate by
Perez is sitting
2.7
right in my
seconds.
slipstream. I'm moving over on him. Oh, bit of contact there. My bad, Perez. I sort of locked up there. Now look at this. Vettel is here as well now. So the top 3 have been reversed. I am really struggling with traction.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
BDHD says you got it, bro.
I'm trying, BDHD, I'm trying.
There's going to be a nice finish as well.
I'd rather give Vettel the tour than Perez. Look at this, here comes Vettel as well. Oh my god.
It's getting crazy.
Vettel tried to go around the outside of me there. Oh, come on, give me a good camera angle. Is that the best camera angle? Oh, there we go. Look at that, 3 wide. Vettel tried my outside. I wasn't going to make it easy for him. We are under a lot of pressure now.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I thought there might have been a little bit of contact between Perez and Vettel there.
It might have been.
It kind of looked like Perez ran into the back of him.
It might have done, yeah. Vettel and Perez right on us now.
Yep, we only have to hold on for 2 more laps.
I want this win.
Final lap of the race.
Vettel sitting in our slipstream. Perez don't look like he's that bothered.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We close the door on him again. And now Perez is having a go at him. Perez has got him. Oh, big lockup. I don't know if you guys can tell how much I'm wheel spinning here.
It's turned into a crazy finish.
Got the fireworks going off.
Yeah, that's exactly right, BDHD. Action-packed laps. You know, the Formula 1
We win!
Kind of yeah,
You've been superb all
Yes!
season, and you've got your reward.
that's a hell of a drive, man.
Drivers' World
Woo! Cheers, Sinner.
Congratulations.
Drivers World Champion, folks.
Year of Formula One draws
Look at this, we've got the burnouts.
The new World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most
Yes.
incredible drivers.
Nice.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a
Nice.
Cheers, BDHD.
Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
We did it, folks.
Key here is just the quality of the racecraft, you know. I mean,
2 on a
how many
bounce.
overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person.
Crofty's just congratulated our racecraft.
To watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track.
The one-stop works, Sinner.
They're after.
Yeah, it was a really tough strategy call, that one.
Yeah, I definitely thought we might have made a mistake when everyone else boxed for softs, but we pulled it out the bag. Managed to keep
Again.
cool. Keep cool, keep the consistency. Oh, look at this, we've got it again. The beautiful cutscene. Yes. So we are now a 2-time world champion, folks.
Let's see what effect this result has had On the driver's standings, this also means that there's no catching up
From 15th on the grid, remember.
New World Drivers' Champion. After an incredible day
Yeah,
of
Ferrari
racing,
was
who your
nowhere.
driver of the day, Ant?
I
Yeah.
have to give it to Lewis. They fought so hard.
And with the driver of the day.
At times, so I don't think anyone else
Yeah, that was a hell of a drive.
It's time to see how things are shaping up.
Oh,
in the
I'm so
Constructors'
happy.
Championship. So then, Ferrari have now
Yeah,
moved
started
up the straight,
15th. It was wet, and the car went all the way to the front, and
Yeah.
then everyone boxed while you were still out there, and you lost a couple of spots, but you were able to fight your way back to the front because of his strategy, and then held him off for the win.
Yeah. And Sinner, we've just been told that Ferrari have won the World Constructors' Championship as well.
Yeah, that's because of a great finish by both drivers, so that has helped out a lot.
Yeah, Vettel's moved up into P4 now in the Drivers' Championship. It's looking like he might be able to finish P3 at the end. We've got to take a look at the highlights in that one though. That was action-packed.
Definitely.
Started off wet, down in P15. I have a
It
feeling
was really
Perez maybe,
throwing it down.
maybe a top 7 driver this year when the season starts. I'd agree because it's basically last year's Mercedes BDHD.
Yeah, it could be a fun season for him. Like, it could really be a fun season for him.
Yeah.
It was heaps wet at the start of the race.
Yeah, we managed to just keep our cool, keep our nose clean.
See that? There was damage there off the start.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
3 wide up through there.
And then we just started picking people off left, right and centre. I think, honestly, the thing that helped us the most there was the power of the Ferrari. And then look,
Yeah.
Vettel and Perez in the pits, we stayed out for one more.
I've heard a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, I thought that messed it up for us there, I'll be honest. And we just kept our foot down, kept our cool.
Yeah, that's right, airplanes, keep calm and carry on.
Yeah. That's a lovely camera angle of the fence there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that view. What is the game showing us here? It's showing us a lot of fences.
A beautiful fence. Someone's done fantastically building that fence.
Yeah. Just look at the craftsmanship. BHD, now go to the stewards so they can check your ERS system.
Yeah, the fabrication is awesome of that fence line.
I know, why is it you're showing me this? Once again, another highlights video wasted.
Yeah, maybe the cameraman got bored.
Yeah, he just started looking around. Here we come, we're back again! That basically shows you how short the lap is on this best fence in the world. Look at all the sparks coming off our car. And there we are across the line. Perez and Vettel very close behind us. But we've done it, folks. We are the world champions again. And now, I think, Sinner, I think it's time to make an announcement.
Paul, congratulations, you must be thrilled. How are you feeling after that win?
Unless you want to hold it till the end of the season.
I mean, we could. Yeah, I'm definitely going to compliment the engine there, because that was good.
Better than last weekend. What changed?
Power unit, definitely. Sparking like a Red Bull,
Appreciate
congrats.
your time.
Cheers, BDHD, man. Appreciate it. What do you reckon? Should I announce it now or announce it at the end?
I would save that one for the end.
Alright, okay.
Ha!
You guys are gonna have to wait. Gonna have to keep tuning in to see when I make the announcement.
Yeah, it's cruel, but yeah. Finish out the season.
And we got... There you go. You have won the Drivers' World Championship. And you have won the Constructors' World Championship. The suspense is killing me.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Now,
There's not many more races.
there are not too many races left, but I'm going to upgrade the engine. Because, why not? But we now have an ultimate upgrade on the way for the next race. And we have a major upgrade coming for Brazil as well. But there you go. There is the 2 titles now, folks. How many more races? 3 more races, BDHD. But so far this season, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins, 3 seconds, and 2 thirds. So it's a pretty good season.
And the 2 sixes.
Yeah, 2 sixes, no, 3 sixes, a 5th and a 4th.
Yeah, we were worried at the start of the season for the Ferrari. We were really worried.
Yeah, we were. But so far, yet to finish below the top 6 there.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic season where the car's been consistent, you've been in good form, and the results have just panned out.
Yeah. Well, the results sort of speak for themselves with the World Championship and, of course, the Constructors' World Championship.
Yeah, Vettel's ended up pulling his weight towards the last few races, so that's good for him.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Vettel ended up 3rd at the end of this season. But, yeah, we have 3 races left, folks. I will try and get them out to you as soon as possible. And I hope you've enjoyed this race. Of course, we win the title and everything like that, so hopefully you did.
It was a good scrap.
Yeah, it was a very good scrap, starting from P15.
Yeah, lots of overtaking, lots of close calls,
Yeah. But,
a couple of good fights along the way.
aye. So, Sinner, thank you very much once again for joining me here today.
My pleasure. For anyone, if you want to search up on Discord, GTS Turbo Legion, that's our channel. If Kingo could graciously post the link.
I shall post the link in the comments of the video. If my phone would like to actually copy the link again. There we go. So the link is there for you in the comments. If you guys aren't already in the Discord, please feel free to join to keep up to date with everything that we post and such.
Yeah. Racing, more racing.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much that is it, yeah. But once again, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for coming along. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to press the like, comment, subscribe button, all that good stuff. And yeah, what a season it has been. It's not over yet, but it's been fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.